You make eye contact. You lock eyes.
And you're going,
And you go,
what the fuck? And this is where our story begins.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you.
and action.
Wow. We were just having a deep conversation.
Yeah, we were deep in
About-
thought.
Pooing in pools.
Weeing in pools too.
Weeing in pools. Yes, absolutely. Guilty as charged.
Weeing in the sea.
Oh.
Chinzia can't wee in the sea though.
Oh, well, you should have seen me.
Oh, have you developed?
Yeah, I've developed
skill?
the ability to relax the bladder muscle.
Yeah, because I remember a couple of years ago,
It's
I was like,
all
just
mental.
go in the sea and just have a wee. And she was like, I can't. I
It's all
can't."
mental.
I was like, it's a mental block. You need to just relax.
It is, 'cause it-
So we sat you on a float, so you felt like you were sat on a chair.
Oh yeah, it's about just releasing the anal glands. It's a clench
It's
and
the-
release.
It's just that let it go.
Clench and release. But yeah,
Yeah.
I was a pro because I had to become a pro because on holiday the toilet was miles away.
What's
And
a
I
girl
thought,
to
I
do?
can't be trekking, and the sea is right there. It's nature.
Yeah, it's natural.
It's natural in nature. It needs to be fed with, the
Microorganisms.
manure. It's like when you're
Bacteria, healthy bacteria.
when we're trying to grow strawberries, you have
Yeah,
to nurture
soil.
them with manure. So
Say
it's
that
only-
again. Manure.
Manure. So it's only natural to feed the planet Earth.
Sorry, I just had a random thought come into my head that I've got to share with you.
You know what? But Mum couldn't.
She couldn't wee in the sea.
No, when she's at her
She's
big
a,
age.
But she's a lady.
But she's allergic.
My lady.
She's allergic. Yes.
I saw something on TikTok that blew my mind, and I have to share it with you. High School Musical 2. You've probably seen it. If I've seen it, you've probably seen it. High School Musical.
Of course, I've seen High School
No,
Musical
sorry.
too.
High School Musical 3.
Oh.
High School Musical 3.
I've not been on TikTok in a while, you know.
What,
So
you
I've
haven't-
not seen this.
High School Musical 3. The blonde girl that plays the
The posh British girl.
The posh Brit. Do you know what I'm about to say?
No.
Oh, okay. This is going to shock you.
She's
Okay.
American.
High School
Oh.
Musical 3. The posh British girl who's like the threat to Sharpay
Yes.
and steals her role in the musical. Guess how old she was when that was filmed?
I'm good at this watch. She was like 32.
She was 13.
What?
Sorry.
Well, I thought you were going to say something shocking that she was old.
What, 56? What? She was 13.
That's
Because one of her videos, a lot of
crazy.
you have probably seen it. It came up on my For You page.
Oh, she's been making vids.
Yeah, and it was her being like talking about being on the set of High School Musical, and she just very flippantly said like, "Oh, well, I was only 13, so everyone was quite a few years older than me." And the comments were like, "Hold the fuck up! You were 13 in High School Musical 3," and she was like, "Yeah,"
She was so mature.
and it was like, what? She was 13.
That's wild.
How crazy is that? And now Vanessa Hudgens is pregnant. Very happy for her.
So
So
happy for
excited.
Vanessa.
But yeah, she was 13. And I went back. She posted a picture, like she did a green screen thing. She's like, "Yeah, I was 13."
She
I was
must
like,
look so
"There's
young
no
now.
way."
She must look so young.
She looks different. She's got like a bit of black in her hair, I
Oh.
think, from what I can picture.
Oh my.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
That is crazy. Oh, well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, it just popped into my head.
Well, I learnt 2 things about menopause I'd like to share.
Okay, brilliant.
Well, I just remembered. 'Cause Mum, I think she's currently going through the menopause. And apparently, so 2 things. Leg hair doesn't grow. Bingo.
No way.
Yeah, she says my leg hair's not. When you go through menopause, your leg hair stops growing a bit. So free laser hair removal.
Didn't know that.
And then she described what the hot flush feels
Oh, I've heard
like.
a lot of this from Fiona.
Like it's she says it's literally like fire
Furnace. Builds.
building to your face.
I've had this from Fiona. Yeah, a lot.
But that because I hadn't spoken to her about the menopause.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that. Well, now I have sympathy for Miss Ryder. Remember?
Always had that fan out, didn't she?
She always-
Can we open the windows? Miss, it's fucking freezing, please. Windows
Oh,
open.
yeah, go close
Fan
the
around her
windows.
neck.
But she was just going through the menopause.
She was going through the menopause. She was going through it for a long
and the
time.
kids, and kids couldn't understand.
Kids didn't know.
Because she was getting the hot flushes regularly. Regularly.
Regularly. She was sweating beads of sweat. Bless her. And everyone was like, why is she always so hot? She just runs hot. No, the poor woman was going
She's
through
hot
fucking
blood.
menopause.
She just runs hot.
Yeah. Well, we've said this
Yeah.
before, but we need to read it. We need to learn about it.
We do.
I've said this before. I bought my mum Davina's menopause
yes,
book.
yes.
And I think we need to read it.
Yes.
I think it's really important. Lots to learn in life.
Yeah. Right. So this is my second matcha of the day. Would you believe it? I've got a full matcha.
Already
I'm
on
getting
drink
a bit
number
full.
2. Okay, so last week we spoke a little bit about bad neighbours. We heard Cinzia's story about the neighbour incident that their family home had. We
Did
spoke
I
a bit
share
about
the
neighbours.
full story?
You decided against it.
Okay. Well, I mean, would you believe it? It involved shit.
Manure.
Of the humankind.
Human feces.
Human feces. Seriously. And rain.
Collapsing.
It involved rain and human feces. Does feces also mean just other bodily fluids?
I don't think so. I think feces is purely
The manure.
the manure.
Okay.
So we said last week, next week, question of the week.
Because we have to
so
respect.
here we are.
We have to respect that man's privacy.
Yeah, of course. Although we've shared most of it.
We didn't tell them. It was just involved rain and manure. We don't know who he is, what parts.
So our question of the week
Yes,
is,
it
I'm very
inspired us.
excited
Yes.
about this. Tell us your nightmare neighbour stories.
No, but I'm actually like, these stories are going to make me sad because it's not nice.
It's not nice.
like, touch wood, I was in I never see my neighbour with him and his child in the lift yesterday. He said, after you. Lovely neighbour.
yeah.
So I'm fortunate. You're fortunate?
Very
too.
fortunate, yeah.
But
it's life-changing having a bad neighbour. Some people
is,
move
like-
house. They will move because of
Well, yeah, 'cause
neighbours.
it's your quality of life.
Yes, your whole life.
Did I see something and some neighbour was stealing their
Someone
stealing their backyard furniture?
Someone said they all stare at us out the window when we pull our car on the driveway.
Oh, that's scary.
Just watching.
Well, I mean, people watching is normal and fine.
Whacked on our front door with a metal pole at 8 a.m. because we were making breakfast too loudly.
Oh my!
Put a note through my door at 7:30 p.m. on a Thursday saying my music was too loud. God,
It's the notes.
barely a school
It's
night.
the
Come
notes.
on.
It is the notes.
Called the police on me during COVID thinking we had a party. But there was only 6 of us and it was the time was a rule of 6.
Okay. Rule of 6.
It's like EastEnders where I live. Drug dealers kicking doors in.
Wow.
Wow. My neighbour is running a cult upstairs. My
Nice.
neighbour put a bag of salt on my doorstep to get rid of bad energy. Just cleansing the
cleansing
aura
your
here.
aura.
I'm going to leave this salt here. Oh, I don't want to hear this. Heard them having loud, aggressive sex with the windows open.
Oh, please have some decorum.
Have some decorum for the neighbours of the street.
The neighbours behind my house.
Behind my house. Our neighbours used to kidnap each other's cats when they fell out, holding the cats hostage.
It's not even
Better apologise,
funny.
otherwise you're not going to get your cat back.
That's
What? You can't do that.
that's-
That's kidnap. That's catnapping.
well. That's you go to prison for that.
They would jump our fence and use our pool when we weren't home. We found wet footprints.
Not the pool.
You need a Ring camera back there. Catch them in the act.
Put a lock on that.
Neighbours parking on
cover.
our drive. God, that's ballsy.
on the drive.
Wannabe DJs all day, every day. They were shit.
No. Yeah, I mean, amateur drummers would get to me.
Oh, that's a craft that needs privacy to.
It's a craft that
hone.
needs a big, large green field.
Some
in the
alone time.
suburbs. But remember, we used to live by a piano lady. Remember, he'd have lessons. Remember when we'd hear piano lessons?
we did, didn't we?
And that was
delightful.
delightful. Welcome home to.
We also heard a bit of flute. We had all sorts
Did
of
we?
instruments.
I think they were having a lot of music. Let's sorry, my
Yeah.
nose is like a tap.
They were very musical. That was a nice neighbour to
Above
have.
where Summer lives, our friend Summer, I can see the neighbour above. They've got a drum kit.
There's kids in there too,
And
isn't
I said,
it?
Summer, did you know there is a drum kit above where you? Is that what that noise is? I knew I could hear something. Yeah.
You've got
Literal
drummers living
right above her
upstairs.
living room, there's a full
As
drum kit.
if. Oh my god. Boom, 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 boom. Oh
But I
no.
never see them on it.
Right. Maybe it was a Christmas
but-
present that's been a bit
Yeah,
neglected.
it looks like nice decor.
You've only got to hear it a couple times though for that to really
Get yeah.
drummers. Okay, what else have we got here? Nightmare neighbors, rejecting our extension plans, even though it was way
Oh.
smaller than the one they had.
That's disappointing.
We've got a bit of boundary, you know, cutting people's hedges that aren't theirs.
Yeah, I mean, I've got personal experience with fences.
Yes.
It's
boundary
it-
disputes.
It's like we paid for the new fence. I think that was actually happened to it. It was like we need a new fence.
Who's going to
And
pay for it?
No, and the other side isn't willing doesn't want the new fence, but we
Well,
need a
technically,
new fence.
it's your boundary. It's
Yeah,
all
well,
those
if
things.
it's on your property, you pay for the
It's your
fence.
responsibility.
Yeah, but it's like it's a shared fence.
Someone's put, this question was made for my family home. God.
Okay.
Please tell us more. Tell us more.
Okay.
Their 3-year-old gives us the middle finger whenever we see them.
My God.
That's hilarious.
That shows that
That's
baby
hilarious.
is hearing some stuff.
She steals my parcels. Caught her on my Ring doorbell. Hope she enjoys the Estrid razor.
Not the
Remember when you
Estrid
had a parcel
razor.
thief
Thief.
a couple of years ago
Where?
at the doomed flat?
Oh God, the doomed flat. Yes. God, I did. It was a big, beautiful order of what was it? It was a lot of stuff.
They got robbed.
It was all nice clothes. What was it? What was it? IMG or something like a nice.
Oh,
It was something
paid
like that.
the import
Waited a
tax
while.
for that.
Yeah, and it was my big order. Got ripped from me. Yeah,
Yeah.
At the flat we shall not speak of.
Okay, a couple more. What else have we got? Nightmare neighbours. He used to run in the garden naked.
Wow.
So please,
Wow.
please put some clothes
where's
on.
your decorum? I mean, I guess if it's in his own personal space,
But
I would like the space to go into my garden in the nude
you've got to be aware of who
and not
can
have
even
nosy
see
neighbours
it.
looking at me. Actually,
Over the fence.
So you probably no. Yeah, that would give you a shock.
Got to be aware of your surroundings
Yeah,
at least.
yeah, of course. Yeah, just a raw willy on a Friday afternoon.
Flopping about, doing some running.
Well, I've told you about the naked man we would see in the forest who walks around.
What?
The nudist. It's the nudist.
No.
I've not told you about that. In
No.
Nottingham. The
No.
forest mum goes to walk honey in.
What?
There's a nudist.
She's full of stories, this woman.
And I've seen him. It's actually scary. He walks. People know him in the area. He walks around naked in the forest,
Doing what? Walking.
because he's a nudist.
Does he drive there in his car nude?
I think he lives in the surrounding area,
In the vicinity.
and he enjoys a walk in the forest. But it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Crossing paths with people.
yeah, like if mum's just there with honey and there's a nude man.
Yeah.
Quite alarming. Also, if you're not aware of the man, that's alarming.
If it's your first time in the forest.
Yeah, so I'll warn everyone. The forest is Colic Woods.
watch out. Nudists about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No shame to the nudist, but time and a place.
But there's
surely.
a time and a place. Find a more, there's avid dog walkers there who,
Didn't realise that's what they signed up for when they
Yeah,
came to the
I mean,
forest that day.
yeah.
If you go down to the woods today, you better not go alone. Literally.
What a scary song.
That's
If
the
you
nursery
go down
rhyme.
to the woods
For
today.
every
Yeah.
bear,
Yeah.
Today's a day the teddy bears have their picnic.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Today's the day the man
I think-
walks round naked.
Kid. And I think there has been some complaints, but
They do say that there's a dark twist to every nursery rhyme, isn't there?
well, they
if
say
you
that
actually-
about Disney as well.
Did they say that about Disney?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. I know the
think-
nursery rhymes ones.
Yeah, well, it's like, are you?
That's not a nursery rhyme.
Going
Come into
to
the
the
tree. Yeah, but that's
But is that
that's
not a dark song?
Yeah, but we know that's a dark song.
Do we?
But nursery rhymes.
What's another nursery rhyme? Ring of Roses. What's that one?
London Bridge is falling down.
Yeah, London Bridge is falling down. What's the one
Falling
about
down.
the bonfires and the bonfires on Guy Fawkes night. Was that not
Remember the 5th of November? That's not.
Remember. Is that not a nursery rhyme?
I wouldn't say it's a nursery rhyme.
Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder.
Yeah. What other are the nursery rhymes?
Ring of Roses. What's the Ring of Roses?
Ring of roses.
That's it.
They all fall down. Yeah.
They're all dead. They all fall down.
I was like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
Fell on the wall, hit his head, couldn't get up in the morning. So is it what? Is he in a
It's
coma?
actually
Or is
not
he?
funny.
That's terrible.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a
Oh.
wall. He fell off.
Okay, well, we hope that you all have
Can
better neighbours
rectify.
moving forward. And
But it's
in
so-
2024, we're going to make a conscious effort to be on good terms with them all.
Yes.
Agreed?
Yes. Well, I smiled.
We can
at
try
mine.
our best.
I smiled at mine yesterday,
We can try our best.
and yeah,
Okay, it is Boy Talk, and we're starting with a cracker here. This is hot off the press.
hot off the PRESS.
We've got Love Island or Locked In. Just put help.
Wow. So this is really a choice of
Choice of what? Go on.
it's a choice of two.
It's really two choices we've got. Okay, this is actually crazy. So let's listen up. I have been telling myself.
Do we follow our head or the money?
Quick cash grab.
Or the heart?
I've been telling myself I need a psychic to tell me what to do because I
Okay.
have no idea.
Okay.
Just a quick rundown. I've gotten out of a 2.5-year relationship recently, had to move back home from Manchester after being there for 4 years.
Okay.
My life has kind of been turned upside down. I got with a boy I briefly knew straight away, and it's very clear I'm in love. Let's remember that.
This is nice.
We met at a model casting in 2020 and have been low-key obsessed ever since.
Okay, models.
I'm 24 in May. He's 21 in September. Okay, so you're 23 and 20.
Okay.
Bit of an age gap. Kind of like that, though, which I never thought I would.
Yeah.
I've now been contacted by one of the biggest shows on national television. However, me and Brian got with each other in a bit of a messy way. In October, when I was still with and living with my ex, but completely checked out, we started Snapchatting a little bit. Just fun, flirty banter, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I know it's awful of me, but I can't explain how genuinely checked out I was. I wasn't going home. I was sleeping on the sofa. We never even spoke. However, Brian had a girlfriend when we slept with each other after me and my ex broke up. Okay, so you were both in relationships.
And kind of had this thing.
You broke up with your ex, slept with him. He's still with his girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
We were-
Brian, come on.
We were both in almost identical relationships prior to each other. So part of me understood why he did it.
Yeah.
But I'd never condone actually cheating. I mean, I just felt awful for the flirty banter, like the sleeping together.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was back in October, November, and we've been inseparable ever since. So for a few months now. He's been driving all the way from London, 2.5-hour trip, just see me for a few hours. He surprises me with flowers, gifts. When I'm poorly, he takes care of me. He's so affectionate in public and on our own. Comes out with me and my friends. We go to the gym together. Just everything, she's put in capitals, I was missing. And it's almost perfect.
Wow.
We aren't boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but the I love you has been said. So it's crunch time, but also I know it's only been a few months and we didn't know each other really before this. So,
I love you is
before the boyfriend and girlfriend.
is that's
Crazy.
craziness.
We're literally the same person. We cry, laugh together, stay up all night talking about the future, just getting to know each other.
Aw.
His mum invites me out with her and her sister. I go on dog walks with just her.
Oh.
We've got a great relationship. We've been on so many cute dates, so much fun with him. I've met his whole family. They all love me. Okay, it all sounds bloody lovely.
Yeah, this
basically.
sounds like a dream.
However, I've been contacted by Love Island.
By that.
My brother, she
L.I.
said, has amazing contacts and sent them my socials. She's given us her Instagram if you want to
Sure, you're
stalk.
looking. Oh, please, can we stop?
I was a bit hesitant, but I did a Zoom interview as I was a little curious. I just wanted to get the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
This was about a month ago. It all went so well. Sent all my details and forms off. She's put, yesterday, I got a phone call off ITV while in the car with Brian. And I was it was on Bluetooth, so it came up on the screen, ITV. I applied for the show back in 2019. So I just came out with a stupid lie and said they have my details from then because I'm cringing.
Got it. Oh, God,
He literally seemed fine by it, which was crazy because my mind would have gone wild. By the way, I missed a call off ITV again when I was at his nan's house. Fucking hell.
Not the nan. Wow.
Guys, please tell me what to do. I dropped him at the station as he was going back to London that day. And on the way back, I called the number. I answered the phone. It's the producer saying they're so excited to meet me, want me to come to London studios to have a recorded interview and to meet everyone. I have auditions on the 19th of March. So this month.
Okay. Couple days away.
Girls, everyone keeps telling me this is an amazing opportunity and I should take it. But then also saying, if you've met the love of your life, why would you want to go on?
Yeah, so true.
I'm 24, by the way, so I'm still so young, but I'm also in love. I feel so morally wrong to be going behind his back and taking these calls, going to these auditions. So I guess, do I end it now? Wait until I know for sure if I'm getting on the show, whether I need to end it. Yeah, okay, it's complicated. I would trust my gut, but that changes every single day. I don't want to live in regret and what ifs, but the what ifs work on both sides of the situation. Of course.
Well, yeah, because...
Since I was young, I've always said I'm going to be a movie star. I know it's cringe, but I feel like I've sort of manifested this whole thing for myself. This is the best but worst dilemma I've ever been in. If you don't see me in the show, I guess I've stuck with my Brian, or they sacked me off. What is my life? And she's attached as pics. Just put see you in September. Oh, see you in September.
Fresh out the villa. Fresh off the villa.
She's very pretty.
Well, they're models. I'm picturing just...
This is the two of them. Cool vibes.
Oh my God.
Cool fucking vibes.
We could never be this cool. Look at this couple. Oh my God. How cool are they?
So did she actually apply in 2019 or was that...
Well, she said she did. So she said she did. And then that was the excuse. They have my details. I must have been backlogged. Look at them. The love.
Not the head on the shoulder from him.
Sophia! No! Oh, Jim Goers, look at this. Va-va-voom.
Va-va-voom.
God, blimey.
Oh, what's a girl to do? This is so hard.
And one more. Oh, was this Halloween night?
Aww.
Oh, no, it's
You're
not.
so cute. I think she's just got a cowgirl hat on.
So cute. No, it's a balloon.
Oh, sorry. It looks like a cowgirl hat.
He looks like he's dressed like Channing Tatum from
Step Up.
Step Up. And she's got headphones around her neck. I do think this might be Halloween.
She could be, yeah. Yeah, that is.
It looks like love to me.
What would you do?
It looks like...
It's like too much is happening at once. It's like, why couldn't this have happened at different times? Like the timing is...
And you love him. So there should be no reason to go on Love Island.
Because are you looking for love? No, you found love.
Exactly.
But who is going on Love Island for love?
Well,
absolutely fucking no one.
At this stage, no one is. So if you want the opportunities that are going to come with Love Island at the detriment to your relationship...
What's more important to you?
What's more important to you? That's the question you've got to ask. Because your relationship with Brian will never...
No.
If you say to Brian... Especially in June, you're going to be even more in love.
Even more in
love.
Like,
you're going to be pushing, 10 months of love.
Yeah.
And then you say...
Summer of love.
It's summer of love. And you say, I'm out. Sorry.
See, catch me on
I'm going
TV.
to Love Island. You've got to play the game in Love Island. We're going to talk to guys. We're going to fall in love. If we want to get far, we're going to form these connections.
We're going to play this game. Yeah.
We're going to play this game.
We're going to sleep in beds with boys.
Yeah, we're going to have cuddles.
Have kisses with boys.
We're going to do challenges where we're snogging all the boys.
Fire pits with boys.
Yeah.
There's things going on in there.
So you need to be able to let him... I just don't... If I was in love with a guy, I just don't think I'd be able to...
Let them go
so easily and break their heart.
I guess it's difficult because, like you say, you're kind of feeling guilty at the moment because it's like, I shouldn't be... Like, I might not even get on.
He's not my boyfriend.
I might not even get on. So what, do I break up with him now just to go through the audition process?
And then for them to
be guilt-free and for them to say... We found someone else.
For me to just be in Casa Amor, never get picked.
Right. Going to throw your whole relationship
Casa
away.
Amor, never get picked.
For a night in Casa Amor? Surely not. Come on.
2 nights in Casa Amor, 3 nights in Casa Amor. Never get it to the main villa.
It's a risk.
We need to guarantee you're the main cast. Right? You need to say I'm the main cast. I'm an original. I'm an OG.
I want to be an original. I want to be the second girl that walks in.
But then everyone wants to be the originals.
But then, you also could go in. You could be Miss Molly May Hague. Take the world by storm.
Take the world by storm. Fake tan brand, everything.
You name it.
Superstardom.
Which one do you want? I genuinely.
But it looks like love in those pics.
It looks like love in those pics.
And nothing is more valuable than real human connection.
You got to
love.
make peace with the fact that
It's not your timing, maybe, for Love Island.
Love Island will always be there. You know,
you go.
if you're not with Brian next summer, could we rekindle? Could we get picked up?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if you applied in 2019,
Yeah.
they're obviously.
Yeah. Well, she's a model. I'm sure she's got a great Instagram. That's how they scout people
So can you apply
sometimes.
next year instead?
Yeah.
Can you say to the producers, look, guys, I'm actually with someone right now.
Yeah, it's very much love.
Hit me up next March and see where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Because
That could be an option.
The trajectory of your relationship is going incredible.
It's going great.
You know-
you say it's everything you've ever wanted.
The way in that picture he was nuzzled into your neck.
I don't think
You
it's
know,
worth it.
it's-
I think if you've
I don't
met
think
an
it's-
amazing guy, because it's hard to meet an amazing person.
Like, who you laugh with.
yeah,
you
that is
know-
hard to find.
You know, he's driving to Manchester just for a couple of hours.
to London. Yeah,
You're hanging out at his nan's house.
Yeah,
This is love,
you're going
you
on walks
guys.
with his mum and his sister
This
with
is-
the dog.
This is pure love.
I don't think you should throw this away.
Listen, you could always go on the winter one. Let's have the summer.
True.
Winter's always going to
But
be.
if you're going to
Do they
go on
still
it,
do
you want
that?
the summer love, don't you? Which is not the same.
Yeah, but South Africa's nice.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Don't doubt that. But the clout, I feel like, is around the summer people.
Yes. I don't even. Well, they didn't even do. Well, they did All Stars this winter. They didn't do winter one, so I don't know if they're even doing that.
I wouldn't throw this guy away personally.
Me neither. Because it's.
But then I also get you're 24.
It's a business
YOLO.
decision.
It could bring great things.
and it probably
it's
will.
a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, how many people can say they've been on Love Island? Not many.
Yeah.
You know, when you're 50, you can be like, oh, I went on this cool show.
How cool is that?
Pretty cool thing to say.
That is cool. That's cool.
That is tough. So, okay, let's just answer this. Would you keep going with the auditioning process and see if you got on at least?
But a guy was in love with me and I was in love with him. I don't think I could. I'm too much of a lover girl where it's like I will just it's like I don't
guilt.
want to get caught out in a lie and then just ruin it and then not even get on Love Island. And I just did an audition for no reason and he's broke up with me because I'm entertaining the thought of Love Island.
It's a big risk.
It's a big risk. But then, you know, he could say, "Psych, I'm going on."
You could be sat
He
at
could
home
say,
on the sofa.
"Psych, I'm going on too
He
hot
could
to
be a
handle."
bombshell. You could coordinate something going together.
You could.
Act like you don't know each
You
other.
say, "I've got this gorgeous guy." Yeah, you could do that. But then we know.
The world knows now.
The world knows now.
Well, anyone that listens to
Yeah.
our show knows.
If anyone listens
Not
to our
quite
show,
the world.
Yeah. It's if you feel like you can let this guy go,
Yeah.
fine. If you feel like you can break up with him and be like, oh, that was just.
And you're at peace with the fact that
Yeah.
you might never get on.
Yeah.
You might only last a week. If you're at peace
Yeah.
with that, go
and if
for
you're
it.
at
YOLO.
peace with the fact that you may never be able to rebuild this relationship, regardless what happens after the summer, you know?
Yeah.
If you feel like, yeah, I don't have to see this guy again. I want to take this opportunity. Fine. Then you do that. But if you feel like, no, I can't break this guy's heart. I don't want to hurt him. If you don't want to hurt him, then don't
I wanna
go
be with
through-
him.
If you want to be with him, then don't go through with these auditions.
No. We
'Cause
would
imagine-
choose love.
We would choose love always. Love conquers all, hey, so.
Love conquers all.
I mean, you're going to have beautiful baby. 2 models. Are you joking?
Are you joking? God, the pressure on
Are
that
you-
child's shoulders. Wow.
Yeah. My mother was a model. My father was a model. My mother was a model.
I'm a product of model beauty. That's actually crazy, that story. That's
That
so
is-
anxiety inducing. Because it's just like, God, why couldn't I have met you in 2 years' time?
But then it's like the universe has put this decision in front of me
for a reason.
for a reason, and whatever decision you choose, it's not wrong.
No, neither one is
Neither
wrong or
one
right.
is wrong or right. That's purely your path.
Yeah.
No decision is wrong or right. So just go with whatever.
Flip a coin, I guess.
That's brutal. Flip a coin. You're out. Slightly different turn of events. We've got, I'm dyeing my hair to look like his ex.
Oh,
Wow.
here we go. Okay.
I mean,
box dye, let's go.
personally, I want to look as far from your ex as potentially possible.
I'd like us to be opposites.
Me too, because otherwise I might be physically sick in my mouth.
Because if I learn that I'm just your type, I'm furious.
If I learned that, there's been 5 other blondes before me.
Yeah. If it was me.
If it was, excuse you?
I'd be seeing red. I'd be like, oh, so
5
I'm just
other
another
blondes
one.
with green eyes.
I got green eyes.
Just another one of the crop.
Yeah.
But then, that's
But then people
his
have got
type.
preferences.
And you were the blonde that stuck.
Yeah.
You were the blonde with green eyes
But
that
I'd
stuck.
like to be the one who never fancied a blonde before. Never been with a girl like you before.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I've never met anyone like you before. Have you
Yeah.
not? Lovely.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
'Cause that shows
those
me-
hair extensions. Never seen those before. Good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So your natural hair, absolutely wow. All my exes had hair extensions.
Are those tapes? Tapes.
Saves.
This is all natural.
Have a feel in my scalp, sir.
feel.
Yeah.
Is that fake tan? Absolutely not. It's my natural.
This is fresh.
This is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what did we have before? It was like, is it fake tan night? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Fake tan night.
Who do you fuck in the city when
Yeah.
I'm not there?
Never heard of a fake tan night. Right.
Bondi Sands, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I've never been to Australia.
He's like, is that Saint Tropez?
We're going to South of France, sorry? You booking a trip?
Is that Loving Tan? Very niche if a man knows what
Is
Loving
that the new
Tan
Kylie
is.
Cosmetics Sadder and lip liner? Beg your pardon, sir?
Beg your pardon. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Dyeing your hair to look like his ex. Because, there is something so powerful about not looking anything like your boyfriend's exes. I think it's the biggest slay.
It's just like, yeah.
Because it's like, wow. It shows, I don't know, to me it shows like you're not just the type. There was a genuine, this isn't just physical because I'm not your...
It's giving Love is Blind.
It's giving Love is Blind. Yeah, kind of. I don't know if that made sense, what I just said, but it makes sense in my head.
No, well, it makes sense. It makes amazing sense. So if we're dyeing our hair to look like the ex, is it panic? Possibly. Or is it just like, I want him to be familiar with that head of hair that's in his bed at night?
I don't know.
Hey girls, avid listener here, welcome. Thank you.
Because if anything, you may think that the ex is dyeing her hair to look like you.
Yeah, because you're the new girl.
You're the new girl.
Yeah, but then if she's over it, she doesn't care. She's like, why is this
But
new
if
girl
she's
dyeing
not
her hair
over
to
it-
look like me?
Yeah.
Then it's... Yeah, because you usually... Well, girls, we usually do an extreme hair makeover after a breakup.
Because you want to be reborn.
I like to remove the extensions, cut the bob. Sometimes that's my move.
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's dead weight.
Yeah, chopping it off.
Yeah. But then a total hair rebirth in a relationship is really cool.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
it's...
Let's read the dilemma, shall
Okay,
we?
right. She said something very nice to us.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
Oh, that's very nice. She says, you never fail to make me laugh and turn my dark days brighter.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
Please.
That's so sweet.
Please, we're trying to get to the bottom of your
Thank you
hair
for listening.
situation. Okay, so I've currently been with my other half since September, 6 months.
Okay.
It's been a whirlwind, honestly. I couldn't explain how well he treats me and how good he is to me. He's 5 years older than me, and he is honestly a fairy tale. Lovely.
Love that age gap.
We've been
too.
on 3 holidays.
Fucking
Hey, waste no time. I
Since
love
September.
that. Bloody hell.
God. I've got disposable income.
That's one every 2 months. Let's get it. Since we should spend most of our spare time together when our shifts allow. And I honestly want to marry this man.
Aw.
Younger me would be screaming if she knew I'd be with a tall, dark, and handsome chap like himself. He sounds like a dream.
Aw, sounds like a cat.
So here's where the jealousy part comes in.
Right, it's a jealousy thing. Okay.
So he only just broke up with his ex in July.
And you met in September. Okay.
That's a quick turnaround from him. He has they were together for 6 years.
Fuck.
Sometimes it's best just not to know.
Ignorance is bliss.
You know,
How
like,
many times have I got to say
you're
it?
having such a good time. You've been together for, I just wouldn't want to know.
You wouldn't be questioning it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like those are the conversations you have in
You
the
need
beginning
to
because
have.
you're not yet attached.
Yeah.
And then later down the line, you're like, oh my God, ew. So he has explained multiple times that they grew apart and didn't want to be with each other and whatnot. She ended up cheating on him and it ended in July. Okay, so now you're like,
So we had a month of single time before he met you, which is no one's fault. Like he
No.
couldn't control.
And-
I'm sure in a dream world, he'd have liked to have met you, you know, maybe
Yeah.
a year later after being in a relationship for 6 years. But maybe that shows you that this is so undeniable that even though, you know, we could have
Yeah.
brushed this off
Yeah.
as, I haven't been single for long enough.
Yeah.
It's too soon.
Yeah.
You know, I can't deny myself of you.
Exactly.
You're great.
and like
You've changed his mind.
He was wronged.
He was
right?
wronged, yeah.
So he will only feel way more grateful for a loyal, amazing, trustworthy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a quick hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah. So I can't stop overthinking about his ex and stalking her and still thinking he's in love with her. Yeah, because then you're thinking, well, he didn't break up. He didn't want to end things.
She cheated on
Right.
him.
She's a pretty girl, don't get me wrong, and I can't stop comparing myself and even wanting to dye my hair darker in hopes of him liking me more.
Oh, so if she lighter and she wants to go darker, don't do that. It's a big mistake. You'll never
never
get
get
your
the
light
blonde back.
back.
Yeah.
It's true.
She looks very different to me. Like I said, dark hair, eyelash extensions, gorgeous collarbones.
Oh,
I'm
wow,
the
not the
opposite.
collarbones.
I'm the opposite. My collarbones are ugly.
What?
I've never seen ugly collarbones in my
I
life.
have never seen ugly collarbones.
I never even see collarbones.
Collarbones are ugly. Collarbones aren't something that are on my radar. Collarbones.
How niche.
That is niche.
Yeah. I mean, I've got one.
Yeah.
I've got two, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've never.
Collarbones. I have
Isn't
seen
it
someone
interesting
want-
how
Yes.
people's, you know, what you see?
Yes, it's
Like,
crazy.
Like people's.
We're the same.
Yeah.
It's crazy what you see
see.
in people.
Yeah. Like the collarbones.
Like I would never, I don't even know who you are, but I would never look at you and think, let me check out her
Look at her
collarbones
fucking
real
ugly
quick.
collarbones.
Yeah, those collarbones
Never,
are
never,
rank.
never, never, never.
But yeah, that's something that's in your
your
world,
mind.
you know, and if that's an insecurity you have, it's the same. Like whatever insecurity you have, it's almost the
You
first thing you look at
see
in
in
other
other
people because
people.
you want to see what theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm sure you've got beautiful collarbones. Collarbones are just beautiful.
The décolletage, it's a beautiful part of the female
it's,
body.
It's all just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Décolletage, a little
Yeah.
bun, a little,
Yeah, look.
you know, a long neck.
Yeah, I do remember seeing someone once, and I thought, wow, you've got lovely collarbones.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, very high, straight,
Yes.
and it was like, wow.
yes. It is in the neck.
Yeah,
Something I think I like.
likewise.
Likewise. Yeah, but
Yeah.
never. Here we are now, questioning our own necks.
Yeah, now I'm thinking, what do my collarbones look like?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's got dark hair, eyelash extensions. You've got this collarbone thing. Anyway,
Fucking collarbones.
deep in my stalk. Oh,
Oh,
deep
don't
stalks.
do
No.
that. Don't do that.
It's
so counterproductive.
it is.
It's self-sabotage.
And
at
it's
its
never
finest.
real. It's not real.
It's not
It's
real.
not real. Unless it is. So deep in my stalk, her sister's TikTok to be exact.
Oh fucking hell! They're not. We've gone on to siblings. We've gone on to family members.
Yeah. I found, oh my God, we've got pictures. I found pictures from when they were away in July. They were away in July.
And you've been on 3 holidays. This man is a man of holidays.
Yeah.
How much holiday? How much time off his work
Yeah,
can he
this
get?
man, he is nothing but time off and holidays.
Yeah. Is he like avoiding the government or something? Because he's traveling a lot.
So she's saying, right, is he MI5? Going on secret missions. That's cool.
That's really cool.
So they went away in July. So she's found pictures of them when they went away in July and they look so happy and a power couple.
Yeah, but pictures are pictures. You can smile in a picture and you look happy.
You
Doesn't
can
mean
say,
you are
will
happy.
you fucking get in this fucking picture and smile? Everyone looks so happy.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, I just had an outburst.
Yeah.
Pictures tell 1,000 lies.
Wow. She's a poet.
She's a poet. She doesn't
Pictures
know
tell
it.
1,000 lies.
They do, though.
Yeah, they can. They can be very deceiving.
They can, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't help but thinking, am I the rebound? I've said to him multiple times about the past relationship, and he tells me it was an awful relationship to the end. And everyone tells me that all they used to do was argue, and it's so nice to see him happy finally.
Well, there you got it.
There you go.
Don't overthink it. That's all you need to know.
But you've got this one picture in your mind.
of them smiling.
But that was not like happy. She was cheating on him while she was smiling.
Yeah.
She'd already cheated on him in that picture. Anyone can smile. Smile.
Anyone.
There you go. Look how happy she looks. And that's a fake smile.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind if the friends are still friends with her despite her cheating on him and they all still comment on her stuff, vice versa. Okay, so she's still... But if they're saying, look, all they ever did was argue, I'm really happy to see him happy, and they're still friends with her, that's a testament to your guys' relationship.
Yeah, it must be really good.
Because they're like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, they could so like
we
take
haven't
her
seen
side.
this side to him in
Yes,
so long.
and they're saying to you, he's so happy, it's so nice.
Yeah, yeah.
She's also in a new relationship now.
Oh.
Great. Any advice to stop comparing myself and thinking he would rather be with her? And do you think I'd suit my hair darker? No. I mean, you might just suit it though.
Let's see.
I'm not sure. Wait, I'm not the jealous type to argue about it and things. And instead, I keep it locked up as it's my problem, not him. Pictures attached of my beautiful boyfriend and I.
Oh.
You guys. On the holidays, a holiday snap. Looking fresh in the sun. No, you look really lovely blonde.
Yeah, gorgeous
Really
collarbones
gorgeous blonde.
too.
Gorgeous collarbones, of course. Look at that décolletage.
Look at that décolletage.
Look at that neck and that
Yeah.
décolletage. Your collarbones are great.
What's wrong with the collarbones?
There's nothing
It's
wrong with the collarbones.
gorgeous.
And blonde looks really good on you.
Yeah, that does suit you actually.
We've got more.
I do think you'd look good dark also, but
But you look gorgeous.
But
That's
you
a
look great
really
with the
nice
blonde.
blonde. And you know when you get that good blonde,
don't give it away.
don't give it away for the box dye.
It's not worth
Skinny!
it.
You guys!
Stop!
On the slopes.
Oh, the hair's great.
The hair it's giving Molly May, guys. If you want to picture something, it's Molly May.
Yeah.
Molly May blonde.
Absolutely. She could have the Molly May tapings.
So we've been, the Beauty Works Molly May special.
we spoke about Molly May 3 times.
She's the theme of this week's episode. Gorgeous. So we've been
Gorgeous.
skiing. We've been in the sun. Where else have we been, guys?
This guy's a jet set.
He's a stud as well. Pure stud.
Pure stud.
Do we have an?
He's
we've
giving
got
Danny
another one in
Zuko.
there. We're in a hot tub. We've been.
Whoa! Not a collage.
Look at the legs. We've got morphed man legs in the hot tub.
Wow, below the water.
This is love, you guys.
This is so love.
The blonde looks great. The collarbones are collarboning.
Okay. No, I wouldn't dye your hair. No, I wouldn't do that. Not because you wouldn't look good with it, but I just think the reasons are wrong.
Don't just do something because you're trying to please your boyfriend more, or you
No.
think it's going to please your boyfriend more and he's going to like you more. The color of your hair should have nothing to do with that.
If your boyfriend likes you or not.
If your boyfriend is in love with you and likes you, he doesn't want you to change yourself just because
No.
if it's true. If he's telling you, if you should do this, then that's not. No, that's.
So I think I hear you. Like, I get you're in a difficult spot because he was with this girl for 6 years and they've only it's been very quick. It's a quick turnaround.
And it
Single for a month, met you. It's not the dream scenario. It's not what you would hope for. You'd like to meet a guy who's been single for maybe a year
And is ready for a relationship.
Because you hear the classic, like, "God, am I the rebound?" Like, I understand your whole thought process.
to me, a rebound is not
A relationship. It's a situationship, maybe a couple weeks long.
It would have been like,
It's a 1 night, 2 night, 3 night, 4 night.
and it would have
moving
been
on.
where he was messing you around, and
Yeah,
you didn't
hot
know
and
where you
cold.
stood. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't be 3 bloody holidays.
Wouldn't be 3
I
holidays
mean,
and a whole
I hope
girlfriend.
not. A rebound is not 3 holidays and 6 months long.
Yeah.
A boyfriend girlfriend vibe.
No.
I think you're very special to him,
Yeah.
and it's just unfortunate that you've done all the stalking and you've seen what you saw, and then
You've seen what you needed to see.
You've seen what I needed to see, and you've not, and you don't want to talk to him about it because you're kind
Who
of like,
does? You don't want to bring it up.
yeah, you don't want to talk about it. I don't want to, but maybe it's about communication.
True.
Maybe, you need to say, look, I saw a picture and I've been in my head, and you just need a bit of reassurance from him. Sometimes that might be all it takes just to get out of your
True.
head.
True.
Because I've no doubt that he loves you and he wants to be with you. And he doesn't want to be with someone that's cheated on him.
No.
Get that straight.
Yeah.
He does not want to be with someone that's cheated on him.
No.
There you go.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
His friends have said, "Oh, so happy now."
Yeah, he does
That's
not want
great
to.
validation.
No one wants to be in a relationship where they were cheated on. He doesn't want to be with her.
No.
Yes, they were smiling in that picture
Yes,
in
it
July.
yes, it was a significant relationship. It was 6 years long.
Yeah.
But you're not in competition with his ex.
Oh my God. And I saw something and it was like, he doesn't want to read his book backwards. Does he? That's in
He
the
wants to
past.
do that.
He's reading forward. You are his future.
Yeah.
That's
He's
all
looking
you
back.
have. He's not looking back. It's like, okay, he learned a lot. He had a situation where he was cheated on. He's grown. Now he's in a loving relationship where you laugh all the time. You're going on holidays. He trusts you. You trust him.
Don't sabotage
He's reading
it.
forward.
Yeah.
Just now, I would block the sister on. Block.
Don't stalk.
Block everyone so that you're not even tempted to stalk.
Because it's not helping. Look where it's got you so far.
Yeah,
It's not being
and
productive.
I do think you're still in the early days, and once you're more settled in the relationship, the desire to stalk and stuff will settle
away.
and it will go away. I think just because it's still so fresh. Well, I mean, it's not.
It's
that
pretty
fresh.
early days.
It's still early days, but like he does not want to be with someone who has cheated on him.
No.
He's not thinking about his ex. He doesn't want to go back in time.
The great quote, we know it well, comparison is the thief of joy.
And you look beautiful blonde. And we're not trying to be anyone else. Your cornrows are great.
You're trying to be you. You're trying to be the best version of you.
Exactly.
You're not trying to be like anyone else.
Exactly. So I would
Don't dye your hair.
don't dye your hair. The blonde looks great. Block everyone that has to do with her and just focus on your relationship moving forward.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Positive mindset.
And enjoy your holidays. I'm sure you've got about 6 more to go.
God. Dizzy Rascal Holiday, hit it. This is Sophia and Cinzia bringing you a broadcast.
An urgent message.
interrupting
This
the
is
viewing.
an urgent appeal. This is an urgent message. We need
From
you
your founders. We need you
to
subscribe
absolutely we do.
to
We
this
never
channel
ask,
right here. We don't ask much from you lot. We don't.
Yeah, we rarely ask for this stuff, but we'd like to get to 100,000. We want that plaque. It's important to us.
That's true. We never had a plaque.
You know, because you know where that plaque can go?
right here
Right here on our new shelf.
on this bad boy.
We need to decorate this bathroom right up.
We do.
And we've
So-
never received a plaque in our life. And everyone else seems to
Never.
have plaques.
We've never had a plaque.
So
make
if
it
you would
happen,
wish, this
please.
is the urgent call out. Please, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the episode.
This is one of the greatest tales of our generation.
This is fascinating. Boyfriend is always online on WhatsApp. And we've got the simple question of, who are you messaging?
Just 1 second. Does he have a lot of work chats?
Guess we'll
Is
find out.
Is it open on a desktop? Because sometimes when it's just
if it's open on a desktop,
if it's just
she's very
open on
smart.
a desktop, then it is constantly online.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. She could have just cracked the code. I'm in a 2-year relationship that has been on and off and has been toxic. I won't go into detail because I know you will tell me just to leave him, as has everyone else. We have been in a separated period for just a few weeks and have recently just got back trying to make things work.
Oh,
We talk on iMessage, or he calls me in the day. His job is pretty slow paced. Sometimes he's just sitting watching Netflix while waiting for his next job to be given to him. Just put don't ask. Lol.
okay.
However, I have noticed that he is always on WhatsApp. Every couple of minutes he's online. His photo is also blank, so it makes me feel like he's going...
Does he get jobs through the WhatsApp?
I don't know. He's got a blank photo.
I would assume not.
We were talking on the phone. I had the WhatsApp chat open, saw he was online, and he was laughing. And I said, oh, what are you laughing at? He was like, oh, I'm just on TikTok.
A lie.
She said, oh, send it me.
There you go.
Very clever. Then I saw him go offline on WhatsApp, and he then sent me a TikTok video, which wasn't even funny at all. Is he laughing at someone else's texts? Surely he's not talking on his mate's group chat all day long. It's driving me mad. Oh, God. If I say something, he will get angry and say I'm weird. He'll probably block me from being able to see when he's active on there, as he's done that before.
Oh.
Advice, please.
Oh.
Am I going mad?
Oh, do you know what's wild to us? Just the easiness to just block your own boyfriend or girlfriend.
Like he has some before. What?
Like,
we can't normalize that.
Like for us, a block is so strong. A block is
a block
like
is for a few and far between.
a block is like if Sophia's had blocked them, oh my god,
Oh my fucking god, you blocked.
This is monumental.
serious.
This is serious. This is they've this is serious. This is never going. And it's like
This is being marked in the calendar.
Yeah, and this is not getting unblocked.
No, this is a permanent decision.
This
It's
is permanent.
tattoo.
It's tattoo. That's how we see it.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's just
Branded,
willy-nilly
blocked.
blocking and block is
Okay, but she
Right.
doesn't want to break up with him. Okay, fine. We'll leave that out of the equation. Doesn't
okay.
want to break up with
I
him.
guess.
Always online on WhatsApp. I don't think you can say anything. What are you going to say?
Because it could just
The type of guy is going to come back to you. He's going to say, you're this and you're that and blah, 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 blah.
Well, the worst type of guy flips it on you. Says,
Flips it
you're
back on you.
crazy. What are you on about? You're full of shit.
Why are you stalking my WhatsApp? Why are you seeing when I'm online?
And what we do with those guys is we dump them.
But,
But in this case, we don't want to.
well, we're going to suffer in silence then, I think.
So, I mean, he could very much have just a very active boys group chat.
Yeah, and they could be laughing at the group chat.
Yeah. Because I giggle at our group chat.
Yeah.
I had a good laugh last night.
Yeah. What were we talking about last night?
The carrot woman.
Oh, and the fries.
The carrot woman and the fries.
We won't elaborate.
I'm said carrot woman. And that made me giggle. And if I had someone saying, what are you giggling at?
Yeah.
In like an accusatory way,
What are you
I'm
laughing
going to
at?
fight back too. Excuse me. Laughing at my group
What's
chat.
it to you?
What's it to you? Laughing at myself, actually.
Because he could have been laughing at something in the group chat that he knew you wouldn't approve of. That's why he didn't want to tell you. That's not unheard of.
Could be something inappropriate.
Yeah. Could be something female related. Boys group chat. We know what they can be like.
Don't want to know.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's not really much you can do.
I mean, it doesn't sound like. Do you
If
want to
you
make
wanna
it
stay
work?
with this
Do you
guy-
actually want to make it work with this guy?
I think she does.
Okay.
All her friends said she should break up with him, but she won't.
Right. Okay. So the friends say that too. Well, then,
Get used to it, I guess.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What would you want us to say?
Yeah, I get used to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop trying to micromanage him. Like, why are you checking a WhatsApp to see if he's online?
Well, because we're suspicious.
Yeah.
Something's going on. He could well be messaging a girl.
If you want to look through his,
And he's
maybe you need to just look through his
sniggering
phone and get some answers.
I would say so. There we go. So
That's maybe going to calm your mind.
Because I think you're obviously, when you've got that intuition of like, what the fuck, like if your boyfriend just laughed,
yeah,
I'm sure Sophia's intuition is not to go, what the fuck are you laughing at?
what the hell? Is
Yeah,
that?
and get accusatory. I'm sure that's not your instinct with your own boyfriend. No, exactly, because this is a healthy relationship. So the fact that your boyfriend's laughing at something,
and your brain is going,
ding ding ding, what the fuck are you laughing at?
yeah, it's bad news.
And you're thinking it's girls, then your intuition, the universe is sending you a message through the air.
I think you need to have a snoop of the phone.
The only way we're going to get the answers that we need, easy and fast,
have a snoop.
have a snoop.
Get your answers. Settle your mind.
I would slip him a Zopicone
Sleeping tablet.
sleeping tablet.
Knock him straight out.
There we go.
There we go. We'll say no more.
We do not condone drugging of any sorts. So we would not recommend that.
But desperate times, desperate measures.
But we would, make sure he's in a deep, deep snooze. Then you tiptoe round to the side. Make sure that brightness is down. You grab the phone, you go straight to the loo. Easy. It says 2 a.m. job, 3 a.m., depending on what time he goes to bed.
You have to wake up during the night. It's not going to be
You would
easy.
have to stay awake until he is asleep.
Deep sleep.
I mean, unless you need to figure out, if you don't know what his passcode, you need to figure that out.
That's mission 1. Face ID? Possibly.
But then that's when we need to get...
Eyes
when he was
closed? No, doesn't work
It's
like
too
that.
dark. It's too dark. So but I would say that's the only way you can see what's going on that WhatsApp. Because like you say, you're our iMessage guys. We've never had this before.
We've never had this before. Oh, God almighty.
So everyone, I want to transport you to a land where you're on holiday.
With your significant... You're on a vacation.
You're in Mexico, you're in Tulum, you're in the tropics, as Sophia was. Mm-hmm. With your boyfriend.
You're having Margaritas.
Oh, fish tacos.
Fish tacos.
What?
Should we have a bottle of wine? Yeah, fuck it. We're on holiday.
A bottle of
we're
wine.
waking up late. We're snoozing. We're on the beach. We're in bikinis. Could you suntan my back? Could you put some aloe vera on? We're just in that. Where should we go for dinner tonight? Should we have dessert? Yeah.
Taco
fuck
again?
it.
Tacos again?
Tacos?
Yes!
Yeah. Quesadilla? Fuck yeah.
Oh my God, it's a prawn taco. Wow.
Yeah, we're on the beach. We're getting a suntan. Wow, look at my tan lines. I'm a bit
Wow.
burnt today.
Yes.
What book are you reading? Those are the vibes.
Wow. What a great time. So you're on this said holiday and okay, you just, I'm just going to take a stroll on the beach on my own.
I'm just going to stretch my legs.
I'm just going to stretch
I need
my
some
legs.
space.
You know, got a bit of cabin fever. I'm just going to get out. I can feel breathe the sea breeze.
Yeah, go try and get some steps in.
Yeah,
gonna
just
go for a
before
nice
dinner.
walk.
Just before dinner.
Yeah.
You, lo and behold, you
And he
return.
says, great, I'm just going to hop for a shower.
yeah, okay, I'm going to get ready slowly and read a bit more of my book. Enjoy. Kisses.
I'll meet you in the room.
And then, you know,
Okay.
you stretch your legs for about 20 minutes.
You're making your way back.
Making your way back. You walk in. You hear some kind of friction noise or some kind of grunt.
Moist.
Some kind of sloppy,
Sloppy.
grunting, disturbing sounds coming
You're
from the room.
thinking, what the fuck is going on in here?
You know,
You hear maybe something on a phone. You maybe hear some audio.
some audio, some descriptive audio.
Yeah.
And then you walk
And
in
you're,
and
whoa,
you see the
whoa.
graphic image. It's really graphic.
Caught red-handed. Literally.
And your boyfriend is wanking on this holiday.
You make eye contact. You lock eyes.
And you're going, whoa.
And you go,
what the fuck? And this is where our story begins.
that was brilliant.
Well, it was fantastic. I'm really locked in.
Great storyteller.
I want to know
What the
who's
fuck
your favourite
happened?
author?
Sarah J. Maas.
Sarah J. Maas needs to pick this up right now.
This is right up her street too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So hi. Cinzia and Sophia.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. Love the podcast. Cannot wait to see you live in September.
Oh,
You know,
let's
guys,
go,
September
baby.
is coming around so bloody quick.
It's coming around quicker than anything.
We're in April, all right? You must realise. Okay. I have a bit of a dilemma, but I'm not the best at storytelling, so bear with ... It's
All
already
right,
off
we're
to a
the
great
storytellers
start.
here. We've already set the scene.
I mean,
let us
you're-
do that job.
I can already see you've got a great use of commas. And if you can use commas, anyone
do
can tell a
anything.
story. For context, comma. She's already off to a great
got it.
start. I've been going out with my boyfriend for just over a year. And see, you've not seen White Lotus, have you?
No.
Where there's a couple, they're kind of having they're a bit distant. They've not really had sex in a while. And she walks in on him like wanking.
I hate that word.
It's awful. I mean, what would you like to say?
I don't know.
Any other word is worse than that.
It's worse. There's not a better
There's
word.
not a better word.
No.
We shan't go there. And she's like frustrated because it's like, well, I was just coming back. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we could
Made
have
a
had
move
sex.
on me. Yeah.
Why did you need to open your laptop and get up your porn and wank? And it was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And she was frustrated. And he said, look, after my runs, I'm just the most horny. Straight
Oh.
after his run.
Oh, that runner's high.
It must be that runner's high.
Wow,
You must
okay.
have experienced it.
Not experienced that yet.
Okay.
But I'll keep you posted.
I've been going out with my boyfriend just over a year, and I've just recently relocated from Belfast to Manchester.
Wow.
Welcome to the
what
land
a
of
move.
Manchester. In September of last year. So we could be closer together. You guys, lovely. He lives in Manchester, but we don't want to live together as it's still early doors. And we didn't want to rush into anything when I moved over. Okay, well, you're both in Manchester. This is nice. It's
Yeah.
nice to be in the same city, you know.
Yeah,
and whatever.
it's easy. It's
Yeah.
convenient.
You've got your own space. We are just back from a 2-week holiday traveling the Philippines.
Wow. Now 2 weeks. Nice.
And something has been playing on my mind since we arrived back home. During the holiday, I accidentally walked in on him sitting on the toilet.
on the toilet.
On the toilet. I mean, there's the most least sexy place is the toilet, where we've passed through
The
feces.
toilet.
That's the only room with a door. So it's. I'm gonna nip to the loo and beat one out.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Where did that come from?
That's what people say. And he's just go beat one out.
Oh,
It's disgusting. But you
oh,
know,
it's a natural thing. It's a natural.
It's natural, and if he felt the need to release,
Yeah, yeah.
because for men it's like built up in the balls.
They get blue balls.
They need blue balls, quite literally, and they need to release.
It can be painful.
We've heard. It's like, you know, the breast milk in the boobs, sore, bulging,
Need to
veiny.
express my milk.
I need to pump.
need
I
to
can
pump.
only imagine it being that same feeling for them. Okay, so during the holiday, I actually walked in on him sitting on the toilet having a wank.
Oh God, I would just die
I would
on
just
inside.
die. I would
could
just-
never look at my boyfriend the same again. I'd be like, oh my God,
On
I've got
the
the ick.
toilet. It's the toilet for me.
It's the toilet. It's all of it for me.
The awkward part about this was he had Kanye West music blaring. As he told me, so it's like a white lie.
Ah.
So we had.
Well, he was probably embarrassed.
But then it's like, I'm right here. Let's have some sexy time.
Yeah, let's do. If you're in the mood, let's go.
like if you're, no need to tell me.
Mm.
So the awkward part about this is he had Kanye West music blaring as he told me he was going to take a shower. So he clearly didn't want me knowing.
Yeah.
After I
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. I don't think he was going to announce. I'm
announced,
just going to go and release myself. If you want to just wait here.
it's going to go dump
Yeah.
a load off in the loo. But not that kind of load, a different load.
The other load.
After I walked in on him, he kind of clicked in my head that this has been happening quite a lot throughout the entire holiday. Maybe this is just his pre-shower ritual.
Yeah. And it could just be as simple as that.
And it could just be as simple as that.
It's not a personal thing. It doesn't mean
It doesn't mean he's
it's
not attracted to you. It doesn't mean he doesn't want to have
No.
sex with you, but it's just like a
It's
pre-shower release.
Yeah.
Listen, these men, we don't know.
We don't know how they're wired.
in
It's
this- we
probably
need to-
pretty quick.
We
pretty
actually
efficient.
need to ask a man
Yeah.
what this means.
Yeah.
Because I'm right here. Why, if you want to release a load,
They can't be bothered. Think how easy that is for them compared to a whole, situation.
Let's just keep reading. So it clicked that this has been happening throughout the entire holiday. Normally when we're back home, every time we see each other, we have sex, but we have only had sex a handful of times during this 2-week holiday. I can't help but think maybe he doesn't find me attractive anymore,
No, I
as he
don't
would
think it's
rather
that.
sneak off to the toilet to have a wank rather than be with me. I don't think it's that.
I know why your head has gone there, why your mind. I think the female brain would take us all down that route.
You know what it probably is? The humidity. Something as simple as that. He's too hot.
It's too hot. It has to release.
He's like sweating. There's no aircon in the Philippines in that room. And
It's frustrating.
it's as simple as that. Maybe the toilet is the coolest room in the hotel room.
He's thought, finally.
He's thinking,
these cold bathroom tiles.
yeah, my balls are getting blue. These
There we
cold
have it.
bathroom tiles. Yeah, imagine he was just spread on the floor of the tiles. That would be a sight. At least it wasn't that.
Cover yourself up, please.
Please.
Some decorum.
Right, I just want to ask you guys' advice into whether I'm overthinking this or should I bring this up to him next time I see him? Okay, so what was the... So
What did you
I feel like
do?
you just went, oh, sorry. Closed the
And
door.
acted like you didn't
"What
see
the-"
anything.
Yeah.
And then thought, what the fuck?
And he probably shot himself thinking, oh, shit.
Yeah, he was probably embarrassed. And he doesn't want to bring it up either. It's gone unspoken.
Should I bring this up? I mean...
It's so awkward.
yeah, should I bring this up next time I see him? I don't mind him watching porn if I'm not there. But when I'm literally next door and he sneaks away to have a wank, I feel like this is disrespectful and something that I don't want to have to deal with in my relationship. Thanks so much, girls. Oh, she sent a pic. Here's a pic. Oh, thank
God, I hope he's not on the toilet.
He is sat down. Oh, I mean, a lovely looking couple.
Oh, you guys.
I hope you had a good time in the Philippines.
Me too. That's an amazing trip to
That's
go
the
on.
trip of the
It
lifetime.
really is once in a lifetime type of shit. Okay.
Oh.
I actually don't. Oh, you guys. I don't think this.
It doesn't mean he's not attracted to you. Get that
No.
straight.
Yeah. I actually
Like-
don't think. I think this is something that as women we would struggle to understand
Understand.
because our minds would go like naturally. Well, I'm right here. if you're in the mood, do you not want to have sex with me?
I'm right here.
Am I like, do you not fancy me anymore? Do you not feel that way about me anymore? But I think
You don't want to touch me? What is wrong?
Yeah.
with you?
Are you repulsed by me?
Yeah.
But I think for a
Like,
guy,
you'd rather sit on a toilet.
but I think for the
Yeah.
guy, I don't think it
Like,
doesn't mean the same thing. I don't think.
like you said, like your sex life is very active when you've been at home.
Yeah.
I think I bet you it's just a bit
Pre-shower
too hot.
ritual.
I bet you it's the humidity. I swear to God.
Yeah.
It'll be something stupid like, I'm just a bit sticky all the time here.
Hot.
I'm just a bit hot.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is where this is a situation where we need a man's brain.
We need a man's perspective.
because we've
But
never
I wouldn't take
experienced.
it. I wouldn't take it
No,
personally.
like I said,
I don't think it means anything
your
about
sex
you.
life is very active. You've just
Yeah.
been on this holiday where it's been a couple of times,
Yeah.
and I don't. He is definitely attracted to you, and like it could have been a laziness thing. He just can't.
I think it could be a laziness thing.
It's
It's hot.
he just wants a shower. He just wants a shower.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to. But then we could do it before the shower.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, should I do a quick Google of it? See if there's any man's perspective.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone we could call.
Google has got to have an answer for us. Here we go. My boyfriend keeps masturbating whilst I'm in the house.
Here we
This is
go.
a student. This is on a forum.
Okay.
Let's see what people have said.
Where the truth lies.
You're going to have to sit him. This is some advice that's been given. You're going to have to sit him down and talk to him about this. Communication is the only way to solve issues like this. So true. If he tries to push it aside, don't let him and keep the conversation going. Tell him what you've told us. Explain how it makes you feel. Exactly.
Yeah. Good advice.
And ask him if he would stop doing it. Hopefully he will then say why he does it and agree to stop, and you can move forward. I think a chat would be good. People are saying chat about how you feel.
Yeah.
It's just going to get worse, because then also you're just going to get in your head a bit more, and then maybe you might not want to have sex with him, and then it's
he
going to
maybe
become
just
this.
be able, like, I don't think for him it's that deep. Like, I don't think it's like,
Yeah,
I feel like, yeah, we would take it very personally, and we'd read a lot into it, and we would, be like, oh my God, this must mean X, Y, and Z. But
Yeah.
I think for them, it's like, it's just not that deep. I was just literally here doing this thing, and that was it. Like,
'Cause men-
and maybe if he explained that to you, it would make you feel better about the situation.
Yeah. Because men are wired differently.
We're
to
wired
us. Like I've
differently.
said before, they wake up with blood in their penis, like a big rock hard thing ready to go. Like we don't experience that
don't
as women.
experience that.
So like that just so much goes on. So much goes on in their minds that we're just
Men are from Mars. Women
Quite
are from
literally, like,
Venus.
we've
We
never-
are different.
like we don't experience that rush of just like
First thing in the
boners,
morning.
like just like a random, just like blood.
striking.
Yeah, and like a need to release.
No. We're wired differently.
We are.
And I think he could explain it to you. I think it would make you be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. It's not that deep. I don't know.
Yeah. But then I just understand your frustration. It's like
Completely.
you want to be on holiday having a sexy time.
Completely. It's
Like,
not the
If you're in the
dream.
mood, let's get it on. We're in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
let's do
Let's
this.
get it.
Yeah, let's
yes,
get it on.
Yes, it's hot and humid, but
Let's get sweaty.
Let's get sweaty, and then we'll have a shower after. You don't
Yeah.
have to do it on the loo.
Yeah, please.
Where I shit there this morning, and honestly, so the
we'll ask a boy's
conversation-
perspective
well,
on that one, and we'll try and get back to you.
Yeah, but so you can just honestly say something. You're in love. This is an adult, mature relationship. If we're only
You're
gonna-
allowed to ask the question.
You're allowed to talk about things with your boyfriend and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So just say, look, I didn't want to bring it up, but what I saw in that toilet.
Let's talk about it.
Are you? I just want to see where you're at. We didn't have as much sex as we usually do. Just want to check in. I feel like you didn't really
made
want
me feel a type
it's
of
made
way.
me feel a bit like this. I don't know what your thoughts are.
I'm sure
There
he
we
would.
go.
He would.
I'm sure it'd be a really positive conversation, and
Yeah.
you feel better.
And he'd
after
be like,
it.
"Oh my God, it's not that at all. It was
Yeah,
just
and he'd
this."
say, "Oh, I was just honestly that humidity. It made
It
my
was the
balls,
heat.
My
It was the
balls.
heat.
Yeah, it's just like that humidity did something to me.
Okay, last one of the day. Am I allowed to say no to my boyfriend seeing his friends?
I mean,
Technically, yes, but technically, no.
I mean, not. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah, no. I mean, technically, I wouldn't want my boyfriend telling me you can't hang out with Sophia. Excuse what?
That's true.
Like, imagine that.
Sorry, can't come. Brian says I'm not allowed.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not allowed to hang out with you anymore.
Me and Brian have been together on and off for 7 years. We've had many bumps in the road, a few of those being things I thought I would never get over, like cheating. But after living my best single life during Euro Summer 2021, I decided to take him back. Since then, we have been great. Haven't broken up since or had any issues like before. March last year, we decided that we had had enough of living at home. I'm 25, never been to uni, so you never moved out.
Yeah.
We then started our flat search. Thought it would be a great idea to rent for a year to test out all the potential issues. We ended up moving into our flat in May of 2023.
It's very smart to move in to test the issues.
Few ups and downs whilst living together. The one main issue seems to be his friends. For quite a lot of the week, I have realised how much he seems to go out and see his friends, which has been leaving me at home by myself. I wouldn't mind so much if it was a weekend thing, you know, I'd do my own thing. However, when it's during the week, you know, and I have no interest in going out, it's getting frustrating. I should also point out that when him, Steve and Sam seem to be together, they only want to go drinking. So, okay, he's just going out to the pub.
So it's not like a round of golf.
We're not going to play paddle, you know.
Paddle, badminton on a Wednesday afternoon. It's
Leading
alcohol.
up to this, we had a busy weekend working Friday, out on a double date on Saturday and Mother's Day Sunday. When I came home from working on Monday, I was expecting a nice evening, you know, TV, dinner, let's just chill, cuddle on the sofa.
Had a busy weekend, yeah.
He seemed to have other ideas. Instead, he said he would be going out with Steve and Sam. I did try to protest, saying we have been out all weekend, it's Monday, you know, but all attempts were a waste.
Yeah.
The next day, I get a call from my boyfriend saying he had a few errands to run and Steve would be joining him for the drive. Okay.
Ooh, okay. So this is Tuesday.
Without seeming controlling, I have no issues with Brian doing his own thing, going on errands, but why does Steve have to come along?
Yeah.
This would then leave me alone again to be doing the house chores and dinner ready for his return. I tried to communicate that I didn't understand why Steve had to come along, but it seems like every time I try and communicate my feelings, it somehow ends up in an argument.
Right.
Do you think I have a right to have a say in when my boyfriend goes out to see his friends, or do I just let him get on with it?
Okay. I think that this is more of a, like, you need to say, like, on Tuesday night, I'd love for us to cook together and have like a at home, you know, kind of make the evening plan. You know, we're not doing anything, but just like,
I also kind of feel like it's a respect thing, because when you live together,
but it's like letting each other know, like,
what your plans are,
yeah,
what you're
instead of-
doing,
yeah.
Like, because if he's going out, like during the week, you're then at home in bed on your own, probably not having the best sleep because you're waiting for the door to open.
Yeah.
You don't know when he's going to get back. You know, it's.
And if on Monday, like, you were expecting, like, to be having a chill night, maybe do a bit of cooking, watch a film together, and to be met with, I'm going out, it's like, well, we're on
not a nice
completely,
feeling.
we're on different pages.
Yeah, it's like I'd see you more if we didn't live together,
But,
I
like,
think, because we'd be booking in to
Did
see
you
each
not
other.
think to tell me on Sunday that you'd be out on Monday?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Like, because I feel like you've probably mentioned it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday I'll see you.
I feel like maybe this is him thinking, because we live together now, I see you all the time, we don't have to plan to see each other.
But what he needs to understand is it's not
But
quality
really, you're not
time.
seeing each other all the time.
And
because
it's like, yes, okay, we were with our mums on Sunday and we went on that double date on Saturday, but that's not one-on-one quality time. We're with other people. You know, we're with my
It's not
family.
couple time.
It's not couple time.
Social
it's not,
time.
It's not like couple connecting time. It's not us sitting down and just connecting
chatting,
and
cooking dinner together,
having some quality
having some
time.
food.
It's like we're both busy with loads of people.
Yeah.
It's not us like having, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pillow talk vibes.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, yes, I have seen you all weekend, but I don't feel like I have seen you all weekend because it's been with so many other people. It's not been, you know. So you need to communicate to him
What your standards are.
I love living with you. It's great. I think, look, I'm really proud of us. We've got through a lot, 7 years, you know.
But we're not roommates.
But
we're
we're not-
boyfriend and girlfriend.
And what I've come to realize is that quality time for me in the week is really important. And yes, you know, I see you in the mornings, I see you in the evenings when you're home, but I really would like that
You're
connection.
getting back late, you're going out.
Yeah, like I really would like a couple nights a week at least.
Where we're having dinner together.
Where it's like no phones, we're watching something together, we're cooking dinner, and we're like connecting just us two. Because like
I feel like ships passing in the night.
Yes, we're always together, like on the weekends or whatever, but there's so many other people there. It's not special time. And that's important for relationships. Like,
and you could maybe word it more like that as opposed to, I
Yes.
don't want you to see your friends.
exactly, because obviously that's he snaps back at that. And he
yeah,
gets a
it's
bit,
ending up in an argument. It's
Yeah.
not productive.
So angle it at, I'm really happy you've got good guy friends, and I'm really happy you've got your own life, because it is
You've got a
healthy
social
to
life.
have your own social lives separately and like your own lives, but but I'd just love to see you a bit more in the week, and I'd love for
I
us
think
to
he's just
plan-
kind of putting you on the back burner because you live together. He thinks, oh, tick, that's her sorted. You know, I see her at home, whatever. Like, you know, when you don't
Yeah,
live
and
together,
it's
you've
like,
got to
oh-
plan to see each other.
like, I don't need to
and
let him
now that he
know.
doesn't have to do that anymore, I think you've kind of slipped to the back of his mind.
Yeah, but he needs to
and it's
realize
left you feeling a bit like forgotten about.
But he needs to realize that he still needs to date you.
exactly.
He still needs to put in effort. It's not like a forget about me thing, because
And
now
you had that double date on Saturday. I think you guys have
Yes.
a nice time together.
Yes.
I think for you, it's just during the week where it's like, God, I want you to be at home, like, you know, with me at home. We've moved
Yes.
in. This is our space.
Yes.
But you're out all the time. And
yes,
I do think that, saying something might actually not get you the response that you want if it ends up in an argument.
that's why I think angle it is
Angle
like
it in a certain way.
like I love spending time with you, and I want you to be here at least a couple of nights a week, and I'd love to cook for you. I'd love for us to cook together.
Or maybe it's just something that, like, on a Sunday night,
Let me
you
know.
can say, like, are you out this week?
Yeah.
What are your plans this week? Like, I'm going to do a food shop. Are you in this
Or like,
week?
I'd love to see you on Wednesday night. You know, I'm getting back a bit earlier, and you know, I'd love for us to hang out.
And almost like maybe you guys need to have like a shared calendar.
Yeah.
Like coordinate the week. Are you
Yeah.
going to be in this week?
Yeah.
Are we having dinner together this
Yeah.
week?
Yeah.
You know, and maybe go down that route.
Yeah.
Because then if he says, yeah, I'm going to be in this week, I'm going to be in Monday, and then blah, 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 you go and buy meals. Then if he's out, you can be like, we need more communication. You told me you were going to be in this week. I've
Yes.
bought all this food.
Yes.
You know, I'm having dinner on my own. Like you need
Yes.
to, you know, you could go down that route as
Yes.
well. There's many
Yes.
different ways you could angle this.
Yes. I think
All valid.
it's all valid. This is just communication that needs to be had, because otherwise it's just going to get worse, and then you're all just going to feel more tossed to the side. Then we're just going to have issues.
Especially if you guys have had a history of
Yeah.
being a bit on and off.
Therefore, we need to communicate. You need to try and get it through to him. Like, this is really important to me. And if you can't see that, then oh my God, this is like, come on.
Can't put me on the back burner.
Like, you
just because we see each other morning and
Yeah,
night.
because it's not quality time. It's not quality.
It's not date time.
You know, we don't have to do anything fancy. I just want to eat dinner with you on a Wednesday night.
It's a simple ask.
It
sir,
is a
please.
simple ask, and like if it's being met with like hostility and like you know, just like snapping
Yeah.
back, it's like
You don't want to feel like someone's mum, you know, where are you going? What time are you going to
Yeah,
be coming back?
because-
Oh, your dinner's cold. You don't, no one wants to
because
feel like
in the
that.
off chance that you've got Wednesday night plans,
Yeah.
I've got Wednesday night plans like with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be met with, you know, well, you can't go out here. It's
I think you can iron these kinks out.
me too.
Keep us posted, I guess.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I guess it's just frustrating if he's getting back really late.
That would be
A
the
lot
worst
of-
thing for me.
A lot of
Because
the
now I'm
week.
like, I'm going to sleep. I'm kind of half asleep because I'm listening for the door.
yeah, I want to make sure you're back safe.
Yeah, it's not you're looking at your phone. What
And it's
time
like-
is it? When's he coming back?
And it's like, I've got work in the morning
yeah,
too.
it's
Like,
not peaceful.
it's not peaceful.
That would be the worst thing for me.
well, yeah, because you naturally you kind of want to stay awake until they're back,
Yeah.
and if that's like gone
Not
one-
settled otherwise.
exactly, you're kind of like
Yeah. Should we find a quote?
oh yes,
See what's on our Pinterest today.
absolutely.
It's not loading, actually.
Oh, there was just a quote there, but it just refreshed. That could have been our one.
Oh, damn. This is kind of like for the first girl. No,
Yeah.
the second girl who wants to dye her hair to be like the ex.
Yeah.
Listen to this. To be irreplaceable, you must be different.
Got that. I could try to hear that
Right.
late at night.
That's so sweet.
That's really lovely.
To be irreplaceable, you must be different. You're irreplaceable. Beyonce.
You're Didn't get that tune.
So go ahead. It's to the left, to the left.
Everything you own, the box to the left.
Doesn't she say you're irreplaceable?
You're irreplaceable. Yes.
I think so.
That was
I
completely
like
off
that
key.
one. I'm going to
Me
save that one to my
too.
quote
That's
board.
really lovely.
To be irreplaceable, you must be different.
So we've been on a whirlwind today.
We've been on all down different roads
So we
today.
had Neighbours. We had Dyeing of the Hair, which we're not going to do.
No.
We had
Wanking in the toilet.
wanking on the toilet in the Philippines.
On the couple's holiday in the Philippines.
And then we had a boyfriend.
And what did we have first? The Love Island.
Oh
Love
my
Island
God,
all
I
locked
forgot
in.
We're going on Love Island.
Been on such a journey this week.
Well, Sarah, I'm going to be waiting for that Love Island cast to be announced.
See if you're in there in your bikini and your
Yeah,
wedges.
and if you are, then that was the right decision for you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
If you weren't, that was also the right decision for you.
Good luck.
Bon chance.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. If you would like a bonus episode of the podcast, you can get it every single Monday over on Patreon. Twice a week, you can see these faces,
On Patreon.
hear these voices.
Absolutely, if you fancy it, if you're not sick of us yet.
Absolutely. Email your dilemmas to hello@thegirlsbathroom.com.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube.
YouTube. This is on YouTube if you didn't already know. The Girls Bathroom. Guys,
Thanks for
love ya.
listening. Have a good week.
Woo!
Bye.